Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make 500k as quickly as possible in FC25. From zero all the way there, so if you are on nothing, if you're on 100k, whatever it is, we're going to get you there. EA's content tonight hasn't been crazy, but Pro Recall is never lazy. So you know we're going to come with a banger. And all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. And as usual, if you want to make some more coins on the side, check out the Discord. Now, as usual, guys, in videos like this, I am showing you from zero to 500k. So for those of you who have nothing, don't worry, we are going to help you. One thing, it's Saturday right now. If you're watching it on time, we have squad battles. Now look, I haven't done a lot of games this week. I'm currently in silver 1. I could literally play a few tonight and get myself probably quite comfortably into gold, but as it stands from this, I'm going to be walking away with a premium gold pack and a 75 times free, which is all right. It's not too bad. I can probably easily get to gold 1. It's 14k points. I have 10 games left essentially, and I'd literally only need to play like the beginner level. I could play it in the background, I could watch a movie, I could do whatever I wanted, and I could get a ton more packs. But even if you can get yourself to gold free, you walk away with some good packs and some coin contributions. You'll probably finish with about 20k. Now, if that's not your style, there are Moments 50k packs, which both of them together will make you like 50 to 100k. If you get a banger, you might even make more. One thing that I do suggest to a lot of people is you have online drafts, solo and single player. One thing I do suggest to a lot of people as well, online draft or solo draft, both of them are available, and you have draft tokens. So if you have a token, spam it in. If you're not very good at drafts, either play the game till you lose or start losing and quit, or just quit straight away, give them a goal, and then take the packs, because the packs are actually pretty good. If you're good enough at the game, maybe win a few and you get a little bit of a better reward. If you're like me, guys, your favorite part of Ultimate Team is finding your favorite players, essentially betting on them, like I have with Bon Matty here. You're buying the really expensive ones, hoping that they'll go up and you can make a ton of coins off them. Well, if you're in the same boat as me, today's video has been brought to you by Fanteam, and for those of you who are 18 and over, you are in for an absolute treat, because Fanteam have doubled their welcome offer for the Pro Recall channel. If you check out the link down below and make sure you use that link because it gets you the offer, you are able to get £20 in tickets to bet on your favorite players. Whether you're going for Saka, Palmer, Salah, Saliba, you can go for everyone in one team, and if they perform, you can win cash. So pick the players that you think are going to do the best and see how well you know ball. Please gamble responsibly, guys, and make sure you are 18 and over to do this. And a huge thank you for Fanteam for sponsoring the video. You can do, I mean, easily minimum 10 to 50 will really filter out a lot of players. Obviously, you got the likes of Rashford, which will ruin filters like these. So you can have a look at it, work out what's going to be the easiest way to get rid of players like Rashford, and then go from there. So for example, we can see here quite simply, very, very quickly, that you've got a Portugal theme. There's a lot of Portuguese players who would work on this one. So we can pop this over to Portugal. Now, this is going to give you Diaz, it's going to give you Bernardo Silva, and it's going to give you Bruno Fernandes. Now, obviously, the reality is you're just going to be mostly picking up Fernandes, but either way, it's a good little filter. Obviously, being that 87s are down and a lot of fodder is on the higher end, and actually on the lower end, things are soaring, you can actually make a good bit of coinage of people essentially frustratedly selling a lot of these cards. You've also got that opportunity with the bidding as well. So 13.5 here, I mean, we'd look to sell, I would say, at 14,500. Oh, maybe, actually, do you know what? There's not even any cards really at 14,500, is there? There's only a few. So we could actually definitely go for that. So let's have a look at 13,500. So EA tax on this is going to be about 700 coins. So you'd probably want to go maybe 13,250. So pretty simply, you can pop in a load of snipes there and hopefully get a nice little one coming up. Now, they haven't released a lot of sort of promo packs that have tradables in them. So you will find that not a lot of people are opening packs right now, which will lower the cards that are coming out in some filters, but that would have been a banger. I was a little bit slow to that. It is always harder to snipe when you're talking at the same time, but a Ruben Diaz for 13k is absolutely crazy. We would have made some very, very decent profit off that. Little bit gutting that we've missed out, but these things happen. Big shout out to OBS for crashing as we got the snipe, but we absolutely take that. Nice snipe on Bruno there. Probably making just over 500 coins. The EA tax is going to be at 14,500. I think it's going to be like 725 coins. So we make like 525, maybe a little bit more, but absolutely take that. Very, very easy snipe. We could have got a Ruben Diaz, which of course, unfortunately, we missed. Now, this is a time that I do want to speak about investing. We gave an investment a little while ago, not only in the Discord, but on these videos where I said, one, to go ahead and get Gula, who was available at 750 coins and went on selling for 1.9. If you invested a load, you made some cash. Similarly, with the 83s, you were able to pick these up at 850 coins, sell them on for as much as 1.2 in some cases. I was silly and actually sold them at 1.1 in a lot of cases. You could have got that extra bit of profit. 1.2 is 60 coins EA tax. So realistically, you were basically making roughly 300 coins a card if you picked up 10, that's 3k. If you picked up 100, that's 30k. If you picked up 1,000, that is 300,000 coins. Now, of course, it's harder to pick up 1,000, but if you'd have picked up a ton of these, you were absolutely laughing. It was guaranteed profit because these players were at their minimum. So one, follow my investment tips in my investment videos. Make sure if I tell you a card is at minimum to pick as many up as you can. And of course, join the Discord. We've made a bit of cash, obviously on a filter. I've run you through some basics of how you're going to make cash if you have none at the start. And we've got the Trailblazers to look at. And one thing which is pretty cool is there is a lot of England players. You know, we're doing it for the UK right now. We've got Stanway, we've got Palmer, we've got in the new team, you've also got Bronze. We've got Hemp as well. So a nice set of players. We've got some attackers there. We've got some midfielders. And we've got a defender. So we've kind of got a full set. Now, if we look at England right now, the cheapest... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, we've messed that snipe up so hard. Okay, right. Yeah, do you know what? Fair enough. Didn't deserve that. Really did not deserve that. We've missed Hemp at 15k. She goes for about 70. Would have been a crazy profit. And that is exactly why 0 to 500 is so possible. There are a lot of mistakes made. And if I hadn't been so butterfingers with that, we probably would have got that card. That was just very, very poor from me. No excuses there. That was just trash sniping. Now, Stanway goes for 34. Bronze is like 40k, I think. A little bit more maybe. So you're looking at 34 here. 10% of that is 3.4, and we half that to get EA tax, which is going to be 1.7. So if we go down to 2,000 coins, you're making 300 coins profit. Not quite enough, but if we go down basically 1,000 more, it's 1,300. So if you hit 31,250, you are looking at around 1,050 coins per card. If you don't see many coins at that point, it's okay. You can pop it to 31.5 and you're basically making 750 a card. So it is a volume one. You know, if you get 5 or 6 of these, it's a decent little profit near in that sort of 5k mark. You do have to pick up a few to really make a decent bit, but this is also one that I would absolutely advise bidding on. There are not going to be many people out there looking to purchase Stanway, which means if you bid at 31.5, 31 as a flat, you will win some of these. And you guys know what my thoughts are on bidding another Hemp at minimum. Another Hemp at minimum, guys. We've missed that one, but I mean, it just goes to show this filter, we've seen more Hemps than we've seen Stanways. That is absolutely crazy. Let's see if we can find a Stanway at 32 there. We're just going to try and do some compare price off this one. Absolutely crazy how many Hemps we've seen there. That's like 140k of profit. Probably maybe 120 that we've missed. Obviously, we had Butterfingers the first time. Second one would have just been someone else picking it up a little bit quicker. But that is some absolute crazy stuff, guys. We have seen some really, really big snipes. And unfortunately missed some really big snipes. But swings and roundabouts, you know that means we're going to get a banger soon. Now for the next one, guys, Playstyles Plus only is needed. And we're going to go for a player that I've actually packed. We've got Grimaldo in this one. We've also got a midfielder who I haven't come across before named Milot, who actually looks pretty damn good. We've got, of course, that pinged pass there as his Playstyles Plus. We've got quite a nice rounded card. If he had a little bit more physical, I'd say that card would be worth an incredible amount in the Prem. I think even if he was Prem now, I think that card would be upwards of 100,000 coins. Now, we're going to go to around... Oh, that is a steal for Grimaldo. I'm pretty sure that is an absolute steal for Grimaldo. Let's just check. I think we've done well there. Let's just, we want to land. We want to make sure. Okay, so there is a couple under that 40k mark, but I think we can sell him for 41 or maybe even 42. So that's a couple thousand coins in profit there. Let's just have a look. Now, with these cards, what I will say is you do not want to be locked into these for too long. If this doesn't sell for 41,500, I will immediately get it gone for maybe 4,500 and we'll only make a few coins, like 500 coins there. The thing is, with these cards, they move very quick. If they're not interesting, people will get rid of them very, very fast. And I would say it's not something that you want to be stuck in. So we're going to go back to that 40k mark, see how many there actually are. We've got a few Milots there at that 37 mark. So let's see if we can get some snipes or even some compare prices on these. I want to see one at 36 again. Obviously, we saw that Grimaldo at 38, which we picked up. We're going to use for hopefully getting some profit. Now, we don't want to be... Okay, that Millet's gone very, very fast. So we don't want to be getting too many Grimaldos at the same price if they're not going to sell. So we've got to be careful with that. We do seem to getting the Millets selling very quickly. So we'll take a 37, see if we can sell him on. Oh, that 36,750 was close. I feel like we could have almost got that. Let's see if we can get some more locked in sniping and see what we can do. Now, we're going to try some compare price, see if we can get anything coming up here. We just want really a 37 on Milot or a 36 or below on Grimaldo. Something to write home about, something we can go, right, cool. That is a very, very good snipe. We'll take that. we won't. Now, just to look at some other filters created from the Trailblazers, we do have Brazilian centre back. You've got Gabriel here, of course, around that 300, 400k mark. We've got, of course, Bremer, a little bit more, pretty much double the cost there. Now, the thing is, right now, they're not very close in pricing, but they will become closer. And as the week goes on, I will guarantee it. Now, the other one we've got, of course, is Serie A centre back. You've got Bastoni there. You've also got the likes of Bremer here, very, very close in pricing. Other filter included, some of these players, again, is going to be looking at centre backs. We are going to look at Playstyles Plus, and we're going to go for a minimum of 100,000 coins. Now, what this should do is remove a lot of the lower end ones. You've got Gabriel and Bastoni at a very, very similar cost right now. So let's just have a look, see where we can pick these guys up, and see if we can maybe get a snipe on two of, I would honestly say, my favorite cards in this promo. I've got to say, as a pair, I love Gabriel and Bastoni. I absolutely loved Bastoni's team of the season last year. I think this card for Bastoni is absolutely crazy. Now, seeing that Gabriel's card there is so much cheaper than the rest, he should be going, he should be going for 340. It seems like that 370 is a little bit hopeful, but if we can get one for like 320, we can try and sell it for 350, 360. We are absolutely laughing. So we're hoping that one of these pops up. Of course, you've also got the opportunity here to get a Bastoni, and you saw by those hemp snipes earlier, there really are some crazy prices going up for these. So we could really see something that is really decent. Another one to include some cheaper players. We've got Trailblazer Defender Premier League. Now, obviously, we know Gabriel is around 340k. There are potentials of getting him for very low prices, as we saw with hemp, and I'll use that example because it's plain as day. There are some people making some real mistakes with these cards. Now, Robinson here is 115,000 coins, but he can go for as low as 19k. So this one here, 115k, EA tax is going to be basically like 7,000 coins. If you can pick him up at 105 or below, you are making an absolute killing. And of course, Gabriel, if he comes up and you manage to secure that snipe, you are making 200k a piece, and it's an absolute phenomenal opportunity for you guys to make a ton of coins. So it's definitely worth getting involved in while we've got the opportunity here. Now, to incorporate Trailblazers and some other cards we've seen, we can go over to Premier League Arsenal, minimum of 100,000 coins, and we can have a look at Havertz and, of course, Gabriel. You've got Saka, who I think is worth a lot less than these guys, so we can push up this budget a little bit more to get rid of Saka there. Using very similar players, and of course just hoping for that opportunity that someone makes the mistake and lists him. I think the chances are with these, you're going to be looking at someone listing him at 240 rather than 340, with Havertz at 340 rather than 440 or 540. So it's just those mistakes by those one numbers when people are flicking through those that they are going to accidentally put up. I think we could easily get like a 300k snipe on Gabriel. It's just about sitting there for a length of time and getting that snipe in. Of course, if you make use of any of the filters, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you tomorrow.